So my cash binders have actually changed since my last cash stuffing video. Typically changes depending on what my priorities are at the moment. I will say this is what works for me. Definitely take it with a grain of salt and just go with whatever your priorities are, and just know that it will change through time, and that's okay. So these are my sinking funds at the moment. I like to have a personal sinking fund just for random expenses that I don't really have a category for, just whatever, if I want to treat myself, anything like that. Medical sinking fund, for obvious reasons, you just want to have something prepared just in case something happens. I have a Prime and DoorDash sinking fund because I'm going to get charged at the beginning of next year. It's an annual subscription. Back here I have a car maintenance section. I used to have just one envelope for car maintenance, but I've been wanting to divide it into different sections, so I've finally been able to do that. I have registration. This one is blank, but this is for an oil change. These are new tires and car repairs. That's all I have for now, but I'll tell you I have a few I already want to add after this. So it just changes based on your priorities. My long-term savings, I don't really have too much of, I don't think. I have an emergency fund that I'm trying to build, so there's that. I also want to save up for new home expenses, whether that's moving or adding onto our land or anything. I also have low priority savings in the back. One of them is my property taxes. It's low priority for now because we already have this year's payment taken care of. This is me saving up for next year, so I have a lot of time. Date night is also low priority because I just filled this up and I just used the money, so I have to start over, but it's not really a priority at the moment. So that's all I have currently for my savings. I also have a separate binder for my kids. I've always wanted to separate their envelopes, so I've been able to finally. This is a little savings that I've started for our next child, God willing. I know that I'm going to be needing some new things by then, so I want to be prepared for that. I also can't really put in a lot of money right now, so I'm doing it little by little, but that's why I'm starting it right now. And these are the savings for my two daughters. And that's it for this one. This last one is another savings, but I wanted to separate it because there are different things I want to save up for in this category that it just took up too much space. I wanted to give it its own binder. This is our travel binder, so this is just related to any kind of expenses that we would have on any trip that we take. So we've got gas, groceries, food, so eating out, fun like excursions, shopping, and souvenirs. And that's that. This is what works for me at the moment, so definitely take it with a grain of salt. It's bound to change and your priorities will also probably be different, but yeah, hope it helps.